around 4 new features, roughly 50 bug fixes, and a few big improvements under the hood. The heaviest patch load lands on MCP and OAuth. Token refresh was dying mid-session. You'd be prompted to run/login for no reason. OAuth tokens without an expiration field were forcing re-authentication every single hour. Even nastier, a keychain race on macOS, where concurrent MCP token refreshes could override a freshly refreshed OAuth token. And a credential save crash on Linux and Windows that was corrupting your .credentials.json file. All of that now patched. Before we dig deeper, here are the 6 changes that actually matter. Vim Visual and Visual Line modes for precise editing. A new disable updates flag for lockdown environments. /resume up to 67% faster on 40 MB sessions. Sandbox safety checks now enforced for root and home directory deletes. Model selection that actually persists across restarts. And plugin reloads that auto-install missing dependencies. Those are the headlines, now the details. Vim users just got a proper upgrade. Lowercase v gives you character level visual mode. Capital 5 gives you visual line mode. Select entire lines in one shot. Full operators, selections, visual feedback. All built directly into the input. There's also a new disable updates environment variable. This one blocks every update path, including manual Claude update runs. Stricter than the old disable auto-updater. Perfect for lockdown enterprise environments where updates are gated through a central pipeline. And one quality of life win: a don't ask again option for the auto mode opt-in prompt. Here's the one everyone with long sessions will feel. /resume is now up to 67% faster on sessions over 40 MB. That means giant conversations actually recover. No more dead fork stalls when you try to reopen a session from yesterday. On the safety side, a quiet but important fix. Sandbox auto-allow used to skip the rmain and rmdir danger checks on root/ and your home directory. Not anymore. Root deletes and home directory deletes now always prompt. One less way for an agent to nuke your machine. The plugin system picked up some real polish. Try to install a plugin that's already installed. Claude Code now detects and installs the missing dependencies automatically. No more manual fix-up. Plugin reloads and updates also pull in missing deps from newly added marketplaces. For teams, managed settings can now block plugin install, update, refresh, and auto-update operations from specific marketplaces. Enterprise-friendly gatekeeping for approved sources only. And there's a new Claude plugin tag command that creates release git tags with proper version validation. Small addition, huge for plugin auto shipping versions. Terminal rendering got a major cleanup across the board. Devanagari and other index scripts now render with proper column alignment. If you speak Hindi, Marathi or Nepali, your terminal finally looks right. Kitty keyboard protocol terminals. iTerm 2, Ghosty, Westterm, Windows terminal. Get back Ctrl- for undo and CMD plus arrow keys for jumping to line start and end. Scrollback duplication in inline mode is fixed. VS Code integrated terminal stops losing blank cells during scrolling. Modal search dialogs no longer overflow short terminal heights. And Ctrl+Z no longer hangs when Claude Code is launched through a wrapper like npx or bunrun. Networking got some overdue attention. WebFetch was hanging on very large HTML pages. Now it truncates the input before HTML to Markdown conversion. No more frozen fetches. No proxy is finally respected for remote API requests when you're running under the bun runtime. A quiet win for anyone using Bun as their JavaScript runtime. HTTP 2.04. No content responses from a proxy used to crash with a type error. Now it shows a clean error message, and one for the Bedrock users. Application inference profile request backed by Opus 4.7 with thinking disabled, stop failing with 400 errors. To pull every single fix from this video, run Claude update. That's it. If this helped, drop a like. Tell me in the comments which fix you were actually waiting for. And subscribe so the next version update lands on your feed the day it drops. Which patch made your day? The Vim modes, the 67% faster resume, or the OAuth cleanup? Tell me below.